guess I can figure it out. So can the three of us. Good morning. What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. What day is today, Deeds? Is it the 16th?
17th.
17th. It is Wednesday, June 17th. It is 8:30 on the East Coast. It is 7:30 on the Deeds Coast, which is in Houston, Katy, Texas. It's me, Jason G. Mark Deeds Klodzinski in Houston, Katy, Texas. We are joined today at 6:30 in Boulder, Colorado.
Yep.
From Decine Window Cleaning, Mr. Chris Versaggi. What is up, Chris? Happy Wacky Wednesday, and thank you for joining us on the Goo and Deeds podcast. What is shaking, my man?
Glad to be here.
Oh, me
Just
too.
trying to beat the heat.
I'm excited that you're here too, but I'm super bummed I left my freaking coffee upstairs.
Go get it. You got time.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right. I'll run up there in a second. I wanted to get some proper introductions. Good morning, Deeds. What's up, brother?
Happy. What's in your bucket Wednesday, everybody? Good morning, Jeremy Patterson.
Yeah, he's sitting right over here.
Yeah, I think Jeremy's joining Chris, or Chris is joining Jeremy. Let me give you guys a little backstory real quick, and then Chris, I'll let you tell some of our friends about yourself.
Okay.
Deeds, how's the weather where you're at? I know it was all fucked up the last couple days. He's frozen.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The weather's got him all fucked up. So, anyways, there he is. Wacky weather. Are you okay in the weather, Deeds? I know that yesterday you posted some video. You were doing some content. You were cleaning some stuff, but the weather was fucking with you. Are you okay? Are you okay, and are you dry?
I am dry this morning. Yeah, we had just a big thing coming over Houston, and it was like the future radar told me it was all dissipating and disappearing. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that job. So I drove 45 minutes to this job, and it was lightly sprinkling. And then it became a downpour in like 10 minutes right after everything was set up and taken down. And it was literally, the job took me an hour and 23 minutes. But I think I spent 20 minutes of that sitting in the car soaked.
Right.
You know, watching the rain, like, holy shit. And then when it let up a little bit, ran back out, cleaned the windows. Yeah, I even forgot I left my my pouch and belt at home. So all I had is my silencer and, my tools minus the belt. So I had to, it was fun. But I got, I think it was like 23 panes, 25 panes, 6 screens. One and done. Gutters were easy. So yeah, I got really wet, but got it done. The customer was happy. And then I've got to clean her other house, her exterior windows and crap. But she was 1 mile from that location, but I wasn't even going to mess with that because of obvious weather conditions. So I got half the job done, half the job paid. So yeah, it was a good day for being wet.
Nice.
And,
Right on.
Yeah, because it's so wet, I get a lot of calls now. People are looking to get their gutters cleaned. So it is a really good time to market that and get comfortable swinging on a ladder.
Yay. So as I was,
where you at, Chris? Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, as I was mentioning, Chris, you're in Boulder, Colorado. You're getting a heat wave right now.
Yeah, it's been pretty warm for the last couple of days, like 90s. But we're a mile closer to the sun, so it's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's like blinding. What's the weather in the morning? Is it like 52 in the morning, then 90 in the afternoon?
Yeah, it's usually like high 50s, low 60s in the morning. Pretty chilly.
Yeah, nice.
And then it just heats up about 7 a.m.
Like, hey, look, watch, you're going to get a beautiful day, not the sun baking. Yeah. Or, snow in the morning and then it's gone by the afternoon. It's, you live in a great state. You and Damien both lucky. In Damien Town.
For sure. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about us getting together. What was it? Already 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
One of our previous guests and a buddy of ours, Jeremy, was hanging out, and he knew I was coming to town, so we talked about getting together. And you guys came down and joined me for lunch over at Fat Sully's.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the pizza? What'd you think of the vibe? What'd you think of the beer selection, the pool tables, all that stuff?
Yeah, that was a cool place. But I read like a couple days later they're being sued by all their employees for not being paid wages and stuff.
Oh, that's shitty. There's three different companies that lease. Basically, Atomic Cowboy, that establishment has three different establishments within it.
Right.
So it's open from 6 or 7 in the morning and serving breakfast, and then they have a great lunch menu, and then their evening is Fat Sully's, which is the pizzas,
Right.
pizzas and burgers and shit. And yeah, the place is always popping, and the food is great. So
Yeah.
if you don't pay your people right, they are going to do something about it, right?
Definitely.
Like a homeless chick in Vegas. If you try to kick her out of that casino, she's pooping in your lobby. So you got to escort her out and don't spook her. You know.
Yeah, right.
It's $5. Go to the corral. Go next door.
Yep.
We did see some weird. We did see some weird shit in the casino lobbies in Vegas, Deeds. We did indeed.
Those ladies of the night, they don't wear underwear.
Yeah.
So, Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, I kind of got to know you just a little bit. Decine window cleaning. Where's that come from? How long you been in the industry? What got you here? Yeah. And what do you love about it? While you're answering that, I'm gonna grab my coffee real quick. It's not that I'm not paying attention. I need that coffee too.
Let me take a guess because I don't know. Is Decine after the snowboarding, skiing, like hat apparel, or is it?
It's a Hawaiian pidgin word. I used to live on Kauai, Hawaii, and I moved from Kauai to Boulder. And when I started this company, that kind of stuck in my head. And Decine it can mean the kind, but it also means that thing. You can say, "Hey, hand me Decine," or your shirt's Decine. So just kind of like a placeholder word.
It fits right in there, though.
Yeah,
it's nice. And since you're in Boulder, like I said, I think Decine is like a beanie apparel snowboarder company. So you got customer recognition to the name Decine at least. So familiar. So that's really cool too.
Yeah.
Neat. So are you more of a? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you do a lot of? Are you strict purist window cleaning, or do you dabble in the gutters and the pressure?
Oh yeah, I do window cleaning, gutter cleaning, screen repair.
Cool.
Solar panel cleaning.
Do you do all that screen repair shit yourself, or do you just take it to the side to Ace Hardware and say, "I'll be back in a week"?
No, I do it myself. I just do rescreening. I don't mess with the frames or anything like that. Sure. But just rescreening, I do it right there.
Cool.
So let me ask you this, Deeds. Have you mentioned the Ace Hardware thing? Ace used to be really reliable, and they still are, but they've raised their prices so much that it's not really. You can't really. There's no margin for upsell. Right. Yeah, there's no margin for up on us. They've jacked up their prices so much. It used to be $15, $20 a screen. Now it's like $45 or some crazy shit.
Well, that's kind of what I'm charging.
Yeah.
When I'm at somebody's house. 40,
that's my point. So if I take it to Ace Hardware and they're charging me $43, what am I going to make? Fucking $2 on the screen?
Right.
It doesn't really make sense to me. So I haven't. I haven't had to do that in a while. In the last 10 years, I'd say I've had to replace 2 screens that I've damaged. And one time I had a homie who is going to be on the show next month or the end of next week, Patrick from a sunscreen company, take care of it. And then the other time I've had to take care of it at Ace Hardware. And that's when I realized, holy shit, maybe it's been 3 screens. Because now I think about it, that's where I got the number. The first time was like $15. Now it was like $43. And I was just like, man, this isn't.
Well, that's not really. The guy who works in the back and does the screen, whatever, in the back at Ace has raised his price because all the Aces are independently owned and operated.
Right.
And I've got a couple Aces around here where the guy in the back is like a handyman and that he does the rescreening. And that's why it's $38, $45 a screen because he's kind of, I'm sure they're giving him a percentage instead of $7 an hour to fucking.
The one at mine just has an employee do it. And so I try and I tip him to get my shit moved to the first of the pile. Like, I've been like, hey, here's an extra $10 if you bump me to the end. So if $45 screen or $43 screen ends up being like $53, and I'm just like,
yeah. When I pierce the screen with my thumb or like with a screen pop, I just look at the customer in my Bob Ross voice and I say, "Happy little accidents," and we just go on our merry way. Shit happens. It's a 30-year-old screen. It's gonna get holes and the tabs are coming off. Let's not pay any attention to that screen hole though.
Yeah, usually when I do that, I put my finger through it. I'll go ahead and replace that one for free, show it to them, and then usually they start finding other screens for me to do.
That's very kind of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
nice.
I didn't. Did you get into what got you into the industry? Like how you got here? I didn't hear that part.
No, I got into window cleaning pretty much out of necessity. I was homeless here in Boulder and battling my mental health and didn't really have a lot of options. And I met this guy who's now one of my best friends, and he was window cleaner and he was also homeless, and he taught me and we became really good friends, and we just kind of fed off each other and ran with it and started to kind together. And then he has Bluebird Sky window cleaning or home services.
Cool.
And yeah.
Very nice.
Did you say Bluebird?
Bluebird Sky.
Oh, sweet. That's all. Like that's the district that we're hanging out in Colfax.
Yeah. It was Bluebird District.
Yeah, I love that spot.
I've seen my first bluebird in like years and years. A couple of weeks ago in my front yard, there was 2 bluebirds. I'm like, holy shit, what the hell is that? So I had to look it up. That is a bluebird. All right.
Oh wow.
Cool. Neat. So for Richie Blue, I saw some bluebirds.
Richie, if you're watching.
We got some guys checking in. Sean Kadreen, good morning. Chuck D, Mason, Damien is checking in. Good morning, guys. Thanks for watching.
I just chatted with Damien a little bit yesterday. It was always nice to text with him. He's such a good dude. Chris, when you mentioned being homeless and struggling with mental health, you know that's one of the things that we kind of talk about around here. That's one of the things that we like to remind our friends that, hey, this is a cool spot to come and hang and get shit off your chest, or if something's been irking you or stuff like that, or if you've been battling with some addictions or demons or any of that shit, like it's all good. Come here, we discuss. We can. It's a safe spot. And I'm really glad that you brought some of that stuff up.
Cool.
What's changed in your life since you started cleaning? How has being a part of something, this industry, helped you deal with some of that stuff?
Definitely, because I do enjoy cleaning windows and going out and seeing different people all the time. It definitely has given me purpose, which I really didn't have before. I was going from job to job to job, and so I feel like it's given me purpose. And I also decided I was going to go to therapy and get on some medication, and then that was night and day. It really helps. So anybody out there struggling, don't be afraid to try it. It really will help.
I'm a huge proponent as well. Therapy, whether it be counseling, whether it be meetings for different addictions, whether it be exactly what we do 3 times a week. Do you find that also, are you mostly a residential or you do a lot of commercial? Or you're mostly resi, right?
Yeah, we're mostly residential. We have a couple commercial accounts.
So how do you find like that human interaction that you get on a day-to-day basis? I can see that smile on your face. You kind of live off that. You thrive off that. That helps, doesn't it?
Definitely. Yeah, and I mean, I like just doing a good job and seeing my work afterwards, and then having them say, "Wow, it looks so good." That is a big motivator for me.
That's that instant gratification that we talk about, you know, especially it's funny because those younger than us, you know, we're in that same generation too, Chris, like we are the start of that generation, of that instant gratification generation. We are the microwave generation, the Generation X, these motherfuckers. We want everything. Jesus got it. So we are the start of that instant gratification generation. And I find that cleaning windows provides that instant gratification that we're searching for on a daily basis. It's like as a job, you know when your job is done, right? At the end of the day, at the end of my day, I know my job is complete. I feel bad for my wife. I love her.
My wife.
But yeah, she has a job that there's always she could end today and then tomorrow that same pile of shit's there.
Yeah.
I don't have that shit. Yeah, I have more windows to clean, but it's a different project. It's a different house. It's a different gig.
Yeah, I like that.
Is that something that is refreshing to know that you're always
Yeah, I
changing
can't. I
and
mean,
moving?
I've had so many jobs where I go into a job and it's never lasted.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I've been
my
the same
longest
way.
job ever has been like 3 years. This I've been doing for 10.
So I'm going to ask all three of us, other than window cleaning, best job, worst job. Chris, you're up.
I sold magazines door to door for like 3 years.
In how many different cities? Hold on. In how many? This is fucking rad. In how many different cities did you go to? I love it, Chris.
I've
That's
been to
outstanding.
every single state in the United States except for Alaska, and I've been to every state more than
Wow.
2-3 times.
Yeah. So hey, make sure I follow back up on that 50 states question. Deeds, you're up.
Coolest job ever. I was a ski instructor for kids ages like 3 to 12. So I was like the cool instructor. So I just got paid to ski and vacation. You know, these people were paying a lot of money to ski and have their kids. I just follow me. We were going around, and then I just after that I got to ski for free the rest of the day, every day.
Yeah.
Worst job. Good question. I don't know. I mean, I was a parking lot attendant at that ski resort a few years earlier, but that was a wonderful job aside from standing outside for hours on end. But you had like a bodysuit, so you were chill. Plus, Canadians dropped a lot of cool shit on the ground when they were putting on their ski boots. So that's all I'm going to say.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I don't know. I've had some up and down jobs. I mean, as far as like we've all had a horror window cleaning story or something terrible where it's all oxidized French paint. So
No, I mean like other jobs other than window cleaning.
No, that's about it. I dressed up as a dove as my first job when I was like 14, and I got like shit thrown at me from cars driving by. And it was hot. Yeah, that job sucked, but it paid like $10 an hour for a 13, 14-year-old kid in 1998.
Yeah, that's great.
That was good money. I was like, woo, I'm a dove. Whack, hit with an egg. It happens. But it was for a dry cleaner, so they could clean it.
I think my worst job may have either been like a Little Caesars pizza. I lasted like a week when I was about 16 years old. Came home smelling like pizza and bullshit every night, and I just fucking hated it.
Yeah.
I also did so while I was first getting the business started in like 2008, 2009. Before I was like had my business license or whatever, I did this overnight job too, soft washing cars on car lots, and it was the absolute fucking worst gig ever. Basically, you're taking your pure water and hosing everything down, not even drying or really doing anything. And that was I couldn't function after like 6 days of that. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was also deep in my addiction at that point too, like, and it drinking and staying up all night and fucking, that was the absolute worst. One of the best though, I was a ticket broker for quite a while, 2-3 years, something like that, 2 different times. And I really enjoyed that. The clientele was pretty bitchin'. If you're calling me, you likely had some kind of, your finances were in order. Usually you weren't bitching about money and shit like that. And the events were constantly changing. So I love the fact it's kind of like the window cleaning. It's like, all right, you're stuck on this for a hot second. And then as soon as that concert and or event is done, it's on to the next.
Right.
So I enjoyed that aspect of it, but I couldn't, I was stuck in an office all day too, and that sucked too. So
Nope, the skating rink guys put up the stage. Weezer's playing,
Pretty much. What did you say your percentages for? What would you estimate your percentages from residential to commercial, and why do you have it established that way, or why have you done it that way the most?
I do mostly residential. It's got to be a good 99% of mine is residential. It pays more than doing $40 storefronts and having to do 20 of those today to make $400, and you can just go out and do a house, 2 exteriors, make $400 in a couple hours.
Look at you, Blap.
Just 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Dude, I told you I an hour and 23 minutes I was at this house yesterday, and it was a $421
Yeah.
or whatever deal, and I
Yeah.
was like, holy shit, I almost feel guilty. I'm not going to send my invoice for a while.
Exactly.
But it is what it is. I got soaked to the bone. I had to drive 45 minutes, and it's the cost. It's the cost to pay the cost.
Yeah, I don't know another job where you can make that much in an hour and a half.
Right, and I mentioned that to my wife. There are days, days out of the year where you're like, fuck, and you got no money. You're like, oh man, I got behind the 8 ball. I hope something happens, and then bam, you get a job, you get another job, you get 3 jobs, and all of a sudden you got X amount of money, and you're like, that was fucking cool. In 3 days, I'm out of that. So it's always say a prayer when you're slowed down.
Yeah, I'm having one of those weeks right now, boys. We have literally one job on the docket this week because it's the start of monsoon season. Although it's 109 to 112, there's the slightest bit of chance of rain, and people really don't want to get their windows clean. Thankfully, next week we've got a better week already established. I
can't imagine cleaning windows in 112 degrees with a heat index and shit. Like just like applying the one and just washing the soap dry. You basically got to fucking do this, or wake up at 6.
I go to Florida for the winters, and it's even in the wintertime, it's still warm in Florida. And sometimes it'll be so hot outside, and they'll have the AC on that their windows are condensating. And you squeegee the window, and as soon as you're done, it's got condensation on the window again.
Yeah.
Or if they're like on a sea canal, on the canal, the seawater blows up onto the windows. You squeegee a window, and you're done. You walk around the house and check your work. It's already got salt water on the window again.
Shit.
Yeah. So how many months out? How many months out of the year are you in Florida?
From November to about the end of April, beginning of May. It's about 5 months.
Nice. You're doing the snowbird thing a little early.
Yeah.
A lot of people wait till they're 65 and older, but you're on.
Yeah. Well, usually it's pretty harsh winters here, and I end up sitting around doing a lot of nothing, losing money. So I'm from Florida, and I decided to start going down there about 5 years ago. And
that's pretty smart.
Yeah, my business is starting to take off down there.
Cool. And they know
I think
back here.
That's the ultimate goal, I think, for some of us as well. Like for me, like going and visiting in Denver while I'm there and doing that kind of stuff. The work is so slow. Excuse me, here. Why not go earn money other places? I mean, if that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. What are you mentioned the deeds earlier. You do a little gutter, you do a little solar. What is your favorite add-on?
Probably gutters. Gutters when it's not rainy, and we just use a blower to blow them out.
Yeah,
disperse it in the yard.
I had bid that job I was on yesterday, that hour and 23-minute job. I bid it as a blowout, and then I got there and I found out that it was completely stocked full of shingle granules and blowing was not happening. Right. But it was literally just the front of the house. I had nothing to complain about. I bid enough. Got that done. Went to the next house, next house was later. I did a second job yesterday afternoon. I had one on the schedule for Thursday, and it was like beautiful and clear. It stopped raining. So I wanted to show you guys the gutter zero, the gutter getter, whatever the puller. If you see the chunks, you can push and pull the pine straw or whatever's in the gutter to you one section at a time slowly. So it takes a few minutes, but you can get it. So anybody who doesn't have the gutter getter, go get one, because that makes my life easier. And I provide a photo proof that, hey, look, it was shitty. Now it's not. And that's
right. Yeah, I always take pictures too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. So gutters, do you rinse? Do you charge for rinsing? Do you offer any
charge extra to rinse them out or to unclog downspouts?
Right.
If they're really clogged.
I guarantee I can get the shit out of the top for the first inch or 3, but if I got to disassemble the top elbow, that's like $15-20.
Yeah, and I try not to disassemble as much as I can.
Shove the hose down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Eat it, you dirty girl. Yeah, we're talking about gutters, getting all excited. Let's see what the weather is like.
Good morning, window cleaning world. Frank fucking Rave in Europe. It's 68 Fahrenheit today. It's a bit cloudy. It's a bit windy. But tomorrow it's going to be 80. It's going to be tropical.
Damn.
Tropical, he says.
So
I'm back on track for now.
80 degrees. 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 80 deg Paul.
And I wish you all a very nice day. Stay safe. Ciao, ciao, my friends. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao, friend. Ciao, ciao.
Very nice.
I love that guy.
Beautiful out there. That's the exact cloud cover action we have in Houston. It's great.
Where is he?
He's in New Amsterdam, the Harlem, basically south of Amsterdam.
He's in
Okay.
Harlem. Ooh, look at that
That's cool.
sun poking through.
He lives above the sex
Oh, yeah.
shop. That's pretty cool.
Here
And yeah, that's a
comes the
beautiful sun. You should stare at it for 15 seconds and recharge just like Captain Planet. Just hope it doesn't bring your damn eyes out. Now, Chris Lambrinides was talking about sun staring. You know, if you do it really early in the morning for the first 5 minutes of the sunrise, you won't burn your eyes out. But then later in the documentary, it talks about I'm blind because I stared at the sun and said, "Oh shit, it didn't work out well with that guy."
So
you gotta be
there's
very
a
careful.
guy. We see a guy every morning when I don't have to take Julian to school anymore, but
Is bleaching his butthole?
he would do the same thing. You would see him standing on the corner of the street, staring at the sun every day, like basking.
Your body absorbs the vitamins.
Yeah, vitamin D.
Yeah.
Gotta get it, baby.
Yo.
Yeah,
Hey,
but once
so
it hurts
you're-
a certain degree, you go blind. So only for the first minute. Don't do it.
Yeah, that wouldn't be my ideal.
Don't stare at the sun.
Yeah, that wouldn't be my ideal way to start the day either.
No.
So Chris, you're part of the long hair crew as well, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How long you been growing yours?
Since I was like 16, off and on. Every couple of years, I'll chop it off, start over again. I had dreadlocks once.
How'd that go?
Not
Fun?
good.
Not good. Yeah.
He said not good.
People say,
Once I cut them off and I opened them up, I was like, "Wow, look at all the crap in there." Uh-huh.
"Wow, nice." Yep. I never got close to getting dreads.
Mine just doesn't matter.
I've had long ass hair and from 37 to 40, and I'm doing a grow out again from 47 to 50. So I got another year and a half at
Nice.
least. I'm looking forward to it. I hate the beginning part. It takes a while and it's a pain in the ass. And getting to that length where you can either fully pull it back or to where you can just let it down is super annoying. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Just takes a little patience.
Dirty naked hippies.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
So that's
so
what you
what's-
see here in Boulder.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody down in Boulder gets down with the long hair.
Oh yeah.
Good morning,
So what's the
Adam
homie
Hogan,
Jeremy up to
Scott.
these days?
There he is.
Oh,
What up, dog? Good morning. Good morning. How goes it, amigo?
Oh man, it's early.
It is early. What do you guys got on the agenda today?
Well, I'm helping a friend. I just got back from the East Coast, so
Yeah, you're in Boston, right?
East Coast.
yeah, I started in Boston, went all the way up to Maine. So I went to Massachusetts,
lobster?
New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island. So I was just everywhere. A lot of driving,
Nice.
and yeah, vacations are fucking exhausting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you get back, you need another vacation.
Yeah, I took yesterday off. Man, it was still like it was rough, but it was a good time. It was a great time, and when I was
Did you
there,
drive?
no, I drove
Okay.
a rental when I was there. I flew there.
Gotcha.
Hell, I've
I didn't know
never-
if you drove to there. I'm like, holy shit, that's
Yeah, no way. No, I'd never do that. But yeah, when I was there, it was a heat wave the whole time, and then I get back here, and they're just started a fucking heat wave, so it's like I can't get out of it. But
Right
no,
on.
it's been a good time. I do a little work today. I don't know. Probably be done by like 1 because it'll be like 90 something. So
Yeah.
Sure.
out here, you know, like being so high up, that sun just scorches you. It's like I don't know if you ever worked in the pizza industry, but it's like standing next to the oven the whole time.
I did, and it sucked.
Yeah.
Yep, it's no
It's
good.
hot.
Nice.
But
So, Chris, back on you, homie. Jeremy, we'll
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
to you after a bit. So, Chris, what is your mode of transportation? What does your setup look like for your rig?
I've got a 2014 Ford E350 shuttle bus,
Cool. Ding ding.
and it's converted to a camper. And it's actually where I live, and I run everything out of that. It's
Awesome.
my office. It holds my equipment. It's my house, and my kids just all became adults, and I don't have to rent anymore. So this is
It's expensive. Yeah.
yeah, and this is $500 a month for insurance and payments, and I got a lot of freedom.
That's
Cool.
super bitching, dude. And
Yeah.
I think that lifestyle would be an amazing one for a lot of different people. Have you thought about and when you mentioned you do go to Florida, when you go, you just drive?
Yeah, I just take the RV with me,
And how many miles are on your RV right now?
224,000, and it runs
That's
like
a good number.
Yeah,
Nice.
How many?
224,000. I got it with 202,000 on it, and that's
No,
about 2 years ago.
very cool.
Yeah.
Standing.
Yeah. Did you buy? At least you didn't buy it from our friend Squeegee Tom's dealer or his guy.
Right.
Made it to Florida and take a shit on him. Yours is much nicer, obviously.
Yeah.
His was like, I think, a prop for the movie Spaceballs.
Oh, God.
It actually, now that you mentioned that, Deeds, how come I didn't think of that earlier? It did look like the Winnebago.
From Spaceballs.
Yeah, and it was probably right around that same time.
It was like if you bought it from Temu or something.
It was an 87. I think it was an 86 or 87, which is about the same time that the Spaceballs movie came out.
Dang.
That's
88.
outstanding.
Gotta love the Mel Brooks. Spaceballs 2 coming out eventually.
Yeah.
For
Can't
more
wait.
money. I can't wait for that either.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Disclosure Day, and I'm a big Alien whatever guy.
We went and saw it yesterday.
Did you like it? Is it worth seeing?
It was I think I maybe have to see it again.
Okay.
There weren't enough aliens in it.
Right. What the hell? I mean, Close Encounters had like 60 of them.
I know.
Even Fire in the Sky had like 12.
They showed aliens like maybe 3 times.
Okay. So it's more of a like M. Night Shyamalan.
More cerebral than action or anything.
Like a slow burn.
Yeah.
Neat. I just want to see Emily Blunt click.
Yeah.
All right. John Krasinski.
Hey, but you said you would see it again?
Yeah, I think I need to see it again to understand it fully.
Cool.
Yeah.
This whole last month I've been having my fingers crossed with the UFO files and stuff. Come on, drop it. Let us know. We need to know. You being in Colorado, I'm sure there's always sightings.
Going on
and whatnot.
Oh, yes.
Okay. UFO sighting, yes or no?
Have I ever seen?
Yes.
Yes.
Deeds?
I witnessed it with like 40 other people standing on a beach on Kauai. My girlfriend and I. We were at a full moon party and we all saw the same thing.
Was it orbs in the or something?
Yep, orbs that became one orb became like 5 and then came back together and then just was gone.
Deeds, have you?
Yes. Yeah. My younger brother and I, we were driving back from a swim practice at like 8:30 at night in the middle of the country, Western New York, going up this hill, and it's like a beautiful black sky and stars, like a moon. And we're going over the hill, and all of a sudden the stars started turning black, and we looked up, and there was like a Walmart size block box, just like going like 25 miles an hour, 500 feet in the air. Like, holy shit. So we drive like underneath it, and my car starts acting up, like the alternator's going, the seat's starting to go backwards. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like the pedal's not going to the floor and everything. It was just awesome. So my brother and I are screaming, go, go, go. I'm like, I fucking can't. You know, the windows are going down and up. So that as soon as we were away from it, our car went back to normal and whatever, and we just looked at each other like, "Who the fuck? What do we do? Do we call like the army? That's got to be one of ours."
Do we call the army?
Yeah, like who do you? Hey, mom, guess what just happened? You know, you guys are crazy. You got to stop smoking. Like, oh, mom. Yeah. But yeah, so shit's out there. I don't know if that was a skunk op or if that was something else that came out of Lake Erie, but
it's hard to. I mean, these days. What have we reversed engineered, and what amount of it is our technology, and what amount of it is unknown?
Yeah, I like to think that it was one of ours, maybe piloted. I was looking at it. There's no windows, no lights, nothing. So there's not like you could have a cockpit unless it was blacked out. But yeah, so I like to think it might have been a drone if it wasn't ET. But the stuff that we're finding out now makes a lot more sense to what our sightings could have been, or at least validating them, because that's been seen multiple times everywhere here and there. So it's neat. I can't wait to see what happens.
I was in Payson, Arizona one night in 1997 with the homie, and we were fucked up, but we definitely saw something in the sky, and it was crazy as shit. And it was like kaleidoscopes and like, dude. It looked like a Ferris wheel basically in the sky. It was absolutely insane.
We
So
in the
yes,
sky keeps on
I have seen
turning.
some shit in the sky myself. So
It's historically it's been happening for years. It's all documented.
Yeah.
And
I mean, there are cave paintings of visitors.
yeah, we'll
It's
get there
been happening
eventually.
forever.
Yeah, we just don't know. Are we a multi-generational species that keeps getting wiped out and coming back and like zipped?
Right.
Like we have to start from scratch every 200,000 years or something.
Right.
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Ask the aliens when they get there.
And how do aliens clean their windows? That's what I want to know.
They get humans. They take them up to their mothership and they're like, "You get to work and you clean the windows." I'm like, damn, that sucks. But yeah,
There's got to be a better way.
yeah, no windows, windowless craft. You ain't got no work to do. Just gotta sit there and plug in.
So what's the plan for you for the rest of the day, Chris? What do you got? What do you got planned? And the rest of the week?
Work early, like 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go out today in about an hour and try to be done by noon because it's gonna be hot again today. I hate working.
It cracks me up. It cracks me up that you guys say getting out at 8 is early.
Yeah.
Like in Arizona, Billy's probably already fucking done. What time is it?
8 o'clock.
7.
Yeah, 7
Okay, so it's set. Yeah, we only have one gig right now today, and it's the air traffic control towers, and he probably was there at 5:30 knowing his ass, and he's probably already driving home.
Right on.
Yeah.
How do you do an air traffic control tower? Holy shit.
Carefully. No.
2 hands.
So he gets out on. There's a walk. He hits it with like a 20. I think he has a 22-inch strip washer and then a 30-inch Mamba, and he just bangs it out.
Man.
And then on the inside, you actually there's a tiny space to walk along between their computer systems and all the other fucking bullshit.
Okay.
And he walks along on the glass, and basically he is like you're perpendicular
Classic
to the
man.
glass. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you're perpendicular to the glass, so you're kind of like, I don't know, you're basically like
Get
shoved
close
up
to it,
like
real
this.
close.
Dang.
Yeah, and so you have like this little thing behind you too, and you just get real close and do it up.
Yeah. That's
Has he
Yeah,
ever
it's a-
stepped on the extension cord and turned off their radar monitoring and
Yeah,
shit?
right.
Oops, sorry guys.
No.
These
Trip
are
over the
systems.
board.
Yeah, sorry.
It
about
is
that.
kind of sketch on one of them too. And actually, it's for 6 months. There's been one big ass broken pane that we haven't been able to take care of because they need to replace it. And I'm like, I don't even know how the fuck do you replace a huge pane of glass on?
Scissor lip.
Yeah,
It's like 8 fucking stories up.
you got to get a crane or something.
Yeah, it's like 8 stories up.
Danny Crane.
So I don't know.
Anyone? Did you guys ever watch that show Boston Legal? Boston
No.
Legal?
Not I
It
Said
was
the
with
Fly.
William Shatner and James Spader. Fucking great show. Boston Legal. Let's see if Craig's in the chat. Scott, Boston Legal. Anybody? No. All right. Craig Hensel wants to write an alien story that combines the idea of Dorian Gray. This dude lives forever. Interesting.
I was thinking to Craig yesterday. There's an album, the Smiths album, came out 40 years ago. And there's a song on there yesterday that I was listening to, and it made me think of Craig, and I can't remember what the fuck the name of the song is, but
I heard
I'm
it too,
gonna
and
say-
it made me think of it. The Smiths.
Biggest Murder?
Yeah, it's got a Craig Hensel song.
God Save the Queen.
yes, that album came out it came out in 86, so they were celebrating it. And I listened to the album again yesterday, and there's one track on there that I was like, oh my God, it's fucking Craig Hensel. It's Craig
Find it.
fucking Hensel. I'm gonna make a video to that song, but I can't make it in Craig Hensel
Danny
style.
Crane. Danny
Mine
Crane,
was
okay.
Mine was different, I think. I think it was like Miss Dr. Franken something or Frank's. I fucking
Thank you for
I can't scroll through my Google list or through my playlist right now because I'm on the phone. But yeah, yeah, that album that was pretty wild.
Yeah.
Speaking of
what-
albums, does anybody know about that Oliver Tree guy? Anybody have any history about that? Oliver Tree.
I don't know
passed
him.
away in a-
Uh-uh.
Okay. He was just a really eccentric guy who broke into the music industry and created a persona kind of like Jello or the Wolf, PhD guy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he skyrocketed fame because he had a mass following because he was out there and he did some cool shit. Well, he died, so that sucks. So be careful.
Yeah,
of
and a plane
helicopters, guys.
helicopter crash. I saw that.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of stuff going on the internet where, you know, after you die, it's when you become famous and stuff. So people
Yeah.
start talking about them, and yeah, just a thought.
Apparently he just, because I did read about this, and apparently he just did an interview where somebody asked him about where all his money would go and this and that. So I've been reading about what his quotes were, and he's kind of set it up as a foundation to pay other creators down the road, is what it sounds like, which is kind of a cool.
Help content creators get their feet on the ground.
Yeah, that's a really neat thing to do. And that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Wind's picking up.
Wind's picking up. So, Chris, what else is good? What's good on the front for you? You got any big plans coming up this year? Anything fun and exciting you want to share?
I kind of have this like rhythm. Like I come home and I've got a few months of having some fun, and then I have to start thinking about getting my shit together to get to Florida again. So, I mean, we're going to Waterworld in a week, maybe something like that, but not too much. I've got grandkids and kids, and
awesome.
I like hanging out with them.
So you don't take life too seriously. You have some fun. You do your jam. You enjoy it.
Pay my
sounds
bills
like,
on time.
Yeah, sounds like you live life pretty damn great. Is that that's like one of the main goals for the majority of us window cleaners, I think. And what is the best part about being a window cleaner? I mean, that freedom that you get where you can just say, fuck it. I'm done for 2 weeks. I'm going to chill.
Or if I wanted to say, I don't want to work today, I want to go to the creek, I can just do it. I don't have to call anybody. I don't have to check in, you know.
Mm-hmm. He says, fuck it, I want to go to the creek.
Yep.
So what's the best thing? What's like the best day for you? When you're not cleaning in Boulder, what would be like one of the best things for somebody to do?
Here in Boulder?
Yeah. I know there's a ton to do, depending on if you're like, some guys are outdoor guys that want to go climb. Some guys want to go mountain bike. But what would be like the ideal if you could take a visitor? What would be like like you came to see me in Denver, but if I came to see you and I said, hey man, let's hang out for 2 hours. What do you want to show me? What would you show me?
I would
describe your perfect day.
I would take you down to the creek, man. When it's hot, that's where everybody is. There's a whole bunch of people and beautiful women and cool people. We always make friends. That's the spot.
Do they have like an outhouse there? Because if you got to poop at the creek, where do you go?
Yeah, they have bathrooms at the park. Yeah.
Excellent. Cool.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yes.
I like how that's the first question you have.
Yeah, when you got to go, you got to go, and you don't want to leave.
Trust me, dog. I'm fully aware.
Yeah,
I am fully aware. As somebody who's had an accident, yes, I am fully aware.
Yeah. You can pee in the creek. Don't poop, folks.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. That was the turtle. No, that's bigger than a turtle, guys.
Different turtle.
That's bigger. That's bigger than the turtle.
When I was a kid, I was like 5. I have a cool memory. I was at a little creek that was running through the woods, and in this little creek came a little snapping turtle, probably like the size of my fist or smaller. I was like, holy shit. And then like 5 more came along. I was like, holy shit, it's the Ninja Turtles. But it wasn't. It was just really cool turtles. I don't know where they were going, but they were freaking cruising. So
they're going to go solve some crime.
Yeah, they're going to go find a rat and go hang out.
I was going to say they're looking for Splinter. They're looking for Splinter. Hey, so one thing we haven't discussed in the last couple weeks is what's in your bucket. What is your? I know you are handy with the pole, but what's in your bucket? You're like your go-to setup.
Mine is Ettore soap. I like that soap, and I don't mix it with anything else. And I used to use Dawn. I don't use Dawn anymore. 6-inch squeegee, 14-inch squeegee, 10-inch squeegee, and some steel wool. That's usually it.
What's in your? Yeah, you want to see what's going on in the back of my truck?
Oh,
I'm not working, but yeah, it's a little funky here. What do we got? There's a bunch of miscellaneous squeegees. There we got there. Rags. My actual bucket is still in the, or my Boab on what I carry on my hip is actually still in the house because I have not brought it back out from my last trip.
My RV. What do you got?
This is what I take usually. Got my little guy for frames and smalls. Got this for the windows that are tiny. French panes are next to the front door. I take my my MAGA squeegee out, my 18. Got
Right.
this guy for doing above the front door. If it's a 1-story, I can get that front door really quick.
Uh-huh.
And then I've got like a 14-inch to round it
Is
out.
that a reach it, Boab?
Oh no, it's a Maker silencer.
That's Maker? Okay.
Yep.
I
This
really
is
like
the one-
Reach It. I don't know if you guys know that brand.
Reach it, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
they're
not-
Boabs.
Yeah, I've never seen any of their Boabs, but yeah, never used any reach it tools, so I can't really talk
Right
on
on.
that. But this one's good. Keeps me happy.
Nice.
Sometimes I'll rock on a Ninja on the other side, and I'll put an extra sleeve or two, so the right
Right.
side will just be like squeegees, the left side will
Right.
be the
Yeah, when I
struggle,
got
so
my
can-
belt on, I usually have a lot of stuff on my belt. Like even my
Okay.
little vacuum cleaner if I'm doing inside windows.
Yeah.
Or- was it you that said
Yeah,
I
I
was
saw-
technical?
I saw Chris's setup in person, and I swear he's like, I sent the picture to Tyler. I don't know if Tyler's in the chat or not, but I sent the picture to Tyler. Chris looks like he's ready to go to war when he's ready to go clean windows. He's all set up.
Yeah.
He's got
Little
pockets. He's got
toothbrushes.
yeah, man. He's got it all.
I just hate walking back to the car every couple minutes.
You know what you should do today, Chris, is pop on, do a recording and pop it on the Goo and Deeds or in Pro,
Okay.
and say what's in my bucket and do a walkthrough of what's in your belt. And
Okay.
then everybody else, if you've got it going on, do the same thing. We'd
Yeah,
love to
let's
see
see what
what's
we got.
going on. I think it'd be great. Jeremy,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to see your setup too, homeboy. And Tyler, if you're out there too, I know you usually show what's in your bucket on Wednesday anyways, but let's throw it on the thread and see what we got. That'd be pretty
Awesome.
dope.
Cool.
Hey, so Chris, you mentioned that you're a dad and a grandpa. How many kids you got? How many grandkids you got? And
I've got three kids, 2 grandkids. Oldest is 27, youngest is 19. And
Neat.
it gets more expensive as they get older, believe me.
No doubt.
Yeah.
they don't. My kids are 6, 10, and 12 right now, and like the older ones are eating a lot more. So we're getting to see that whole switch. We're like, oh, we have to order more for this and
Uh-huh.
that. So it's fun,
Well, when
new
they're
shoes.
18 and 19 and 20, it's more like, oh, I need part of my rent paid, and I don't have any
Help.
gas in my car, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's more expensive.
there's $280.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, that was a
Good.
house I just did.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But there, I do like that freedom, like if my kids call, they say, Dad, I really need $200 in like 2 days, I can come up with it for them,
Yep. That is the magic of this industry,
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
You can pull that out of the air and out of the ether.
Yep.
So
Right out of
it's
the
always good. So we've got a lot of rain, obviously. So I'm going to be hopefully asking the gods for some gutter cleaning because it's jacked up, and even my,
Yeah.
my gutters.
Yeah, when it rains a lot, I focus on the gutters.
Yep.
Hey, Deeds,
Those are the
did you
people that are
ever
motivated?
did you ever get that sandwich board thing about the gutter?
I have not. I have like a list of 15 things that I'm always working on, and I do like one at a time slowly. And then I come up with more shit, and I start working on those, and then I'm like 15 shits behind. So I'll
Right.
get with Jill eventually. I've got a good idea for the board. I just need to put it on an image, put text on it, and send it to her. But I'm lazy, so I've got to do it. Thanks for the reminder.
Sorry.
No, that's
I
fine.
was just-
I
don't ever try to put more work on you. That's not what I was intending. But when you were talking about the gutter thing, I was just thinking about you earlier in the year, you doing the sandwich board stuff and how that worked for you.
well, like your husband will do anything for love, but he won't clean gutters or he won't clean windows. And then my phone number underneath and a picture of Meatloaf singing fucking in a concert. That's going to be the sandwich board. Shit like
That's
that. That draws
awesome.
attention. Goes, what the fuck? Holy shit, that was funny. I love Meatloaf. My mom used to listen to Meatloaf. I'm going to call that guy. He doesn't look bad. So
Right.
that's how I'm going to get him with a hook. Instead
That's
of just
cool.
like Mr. D's pressure. I mean, they can see my
Right,
truck.
right.
It's wrapped. I'm wearing a damn jersey. I look like a NASCAR driver. McDonald's, Pepsi sponsorship going. But yeah, it's the sandwich boards. I think we'll get them in.
That's really cool.
I need it. I'm dumb. You know, obviously I'm just lazy like everyone else. It's something I need to get to because it will draw me business. I'm just
Right.
a dummy, you know. Damn it. But yeah, get your sandwich boards, guys. Get with Jill over at WCR. Beat me to the punch and do it. Get those sandwich boards. A lot of guys are using them in the group and they're effectively working. You know, Chris, X-Fiend's got a great setup. Damien's got his. I mean, a lot of guys they're cool. Get them.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I agree. I concur. So, Chris, I don't know if you watched too many of the episodes of the show, but when we start wrapping things up, we like to give some shout outs and whatnot. I wanted to say first and foremost, thank you for joining us today, but also for coming out with Jeremy when I was back in Colorado.
That was
It was
fun.
really great hang. It was a lot of fun to get a chance to meet you. Really fun to watch you and Jeremy work and have give some pointers to me, which is fun. One of the things that I like about this industry too is if we're willing to learn from others and watch and grasp different concepts,
Right.
it can be a really fun and learn. You can learn a lot from other people.
Definitely.
So I just want to say thank you for taking the time to share
Thank you.
some of your information with me. And you just shared some real personal stuff too, and I appreciate that. Like you're like, look, man, I've had some fucking struggles. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've done that shit. But life is good. God is good, and we can push through. And we like Gloria
Definitely.
Gaynor, baby. I will survive.
Hell yeah.
So I appreciate your story today, my man. It means a lot
Thanks,
that you're willing to share that with us. Now, if you would like to give some love and some shout out.
Yeah.
If you'd like,
of course, Jeremy
I'm just
Peterson,
waiting to see when she's
Jeremy the
proven
window
wrong.
cleaner. He keeps me in business.
Still here.
Really appreciate
on.
the work he does. He's awesome.
yeah, man, that's great, dude. And that guy is a great guy. He's outstanding, personable, unbelievable on the glass too, and just a hell of a guy. And Jeremy, I know you can hear me, homie. You mentioned before about wanting to do some vids. I really encourage you, man, to do some of the stuff that you want to try and get down with, because you're a good dude and your content always kills. So best of luck, and we'll talk to both of you guys soon. I know there's somebody else that you wanted to give some love to, Chris.
Who's other people that you love?
Oh, Thomas Linden, the guy that taught me window cleaning to begin with. If it wasn't for him, I'd probably still be out there on the streets.
Word him up. That's a hell of a shout out. Deeds, anybody you want to give some love to?
Props out to Mother Nature, making it rain up in here. Luckily, the main shit is all going to the right, and that's going to hit like Louisiana. They can keep it. We've just got some scattered pop-up showers and some wind,
Nice.
so I'm happy with that. So shout out to God and them. Thank you, Chris, for coming on the show. We appreciate your stories, and thanks. For sharing all that with us.
It was awesome.
Yeah, make it rain in Florida. I hope you have fun down there.
Yeah.
You're smart. You're the
Pictures of
snowbird.
the beach.
Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Thanks for co-hosting. Thank you, Kylie, for the stuff she's doing behind the scenes. Thank you, Chris and Alex, for WOCR0, everybody around there. And thank you, everyone, for watching. We appreciate it. Craig, Scott, Damien, John,
Thanks for having me, guys.
Craig, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to, Deeds mentioned the WCR0, Alex, Chris. Thank you, guys. AWC Mag, we appreciate your support. To all the friends and the homies that pop in and contribute to the show every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it means a ton to us. Being able to share stories like this of redemption and positivity and love and sharing just about ourselves and our industry is awesome. So I keep coming back, guys. Like it's awesome to be able to share these stories, and we appreciate everybody who comes on. There was somebody. Oh, Billy Sloan, thank you, my man. I appreciate you. He did text while the show was going on. He's already done, so it's barely 6:30, and he's on his way home. Yeah, rough life. Anyways, I want to say I hope you guys' passion buckets are full, and if not, keep coming back. Friday, Sid Graff from the Huge. He's going to come on and give away a ticket. It's outstanding. So we're going to be at the Huge this August. I think 26th through the 29th, something like that. The Huge is the 27th and 28th, I believe. We got a ticket
Yeah,
to give
something
away
like
on Friday. Tune in. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What do you tell them, Deeds?
Any rubbers, your resin.
Change your rubbers. Have a great day, everybody.
All right.
Thanks,
See you guys.
Thanks, Chris.
Take care.
Later.
Oh, man.